Hello viewers, and welcome back to Invisible Ink. I had another OBS crash shortly after I started recording. I'm sure that shocks you at this point. If you watched either of the last two episodes, you know what job we're on though. We're hitting the Plastech Vault right next to our last job, because this is the only way that we could get 2 more missions in before the finale. And the game didn't save any of the party management stuff that I did after the last mission, because it doesn't. In order to get stuff saved, you have to apparently go into a mission. I'm fairly sure that that was not true in the past. But we're on a credit vault mission, so we're gonna make some money here. Sadly, we were not able to secure a vault card. So we will not be able to hit the inner vault and take everything. But here's where we are. This is what we know. This guard is going to patrol into this room, so we need to all be out of his way. He's also the kind of guard that recaptures a device every turn, which means that if we hack this camera, it won't stay hacked for very long. This drone is going to patrol out of the room, and so I think my plan is to let this guy come through and pickpocket him with International, see if we can't get a security card and get through that way. In the meantime, Draco and I guess Nika will investigate in this direction. I see the guard's patrol path ends here, so it would be nice to get a tag on him, but I do just want to get moving in this direction. Nika is going to stand in the back corner here, where I don't believe she'll be visible if a guard patrols in through this door. Given that I want International to pickpocket him, I'm going to have her move as close as possible to the end point of his patrol route. Alright, so we can hear lots of guards around. And we see a power source for something, which of course we can't actually keep hacked due to the fact that this guy is a hacker. Okay, just creds. How disappointing. Let's make sure I know where he's going to end his patrol path. Alright, I'm going to have her run over here and peek this door, even though we have no way of getting through it, just because I want to know. Alright, so there's definitely, it looks like, a camera in here. Maybe over here somewhere, judging by the way the vision cone is built. No, it must be in this corner, because this is casting a cover shadow here. Yeah, so there's a camera right here. That's annoying, because it means that it's within 6 spaces of this guy's patrol route. We're having a really hard time as far as cameras go. The camera in this room that we found is 2 hacks, which is to say way too much power. I'm sure I've used this trick before, but if you have a guard adjacent to 2 doors and you use the peek command...
What's that over there? A relay switch. Looks like we've hit a power relay station. If we have a lot of power, we can sell it off for some extra credit. You'll need to find a second switch. Activate them at the same time, and we'll have access to the power transformer, wherever that is.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of power, and that's a real shame. If the game had either saved all the party management stuff we did after last time, or if I had, you know, been a good player and thought to check, we would have access to our portable server. We would plant it like in the elevator, or at the very least in the elevator room. I don't know if you can actually put it down inside the elevator. I've actually never had one before. I don't really know how they work. And it would just generate a ton of power every turn for the whole mission until we came back and got it, and then we totally would be able to sell stuff at the relay, and we'd be in much better shape for our next mission, where we intend to spend all these credits. So basically, Huge bad play on my part. And I know that that's shocking to everybody after how I've done so far. But look, if you learn anything from watching this Let's Play in particular and my channel in general, what I want it to be is that you don't have to be afraid of screwing up. Okay? You can play like total ass, honestly, let's be frank. Play like total ass in these strategy games and still come out ahead, as long as you don't let your mistakes put you on tilt. You keep thinking, you can correct, you can get back to a good outcome. That's frustrating. This is another hacker guard, which means that this camera won't stay hacked if we hack it. I'm not sure whether I like this corpse missions the least. And when I say like them the least, I mean that they're the most difficult and a little bit in a frustrating way. I don't mean to say that I think it's badly designed or anything. I'm just personally frustrated because game is hard and I am bad. And those two things together don't combine so well for me. Alright, so this guy's going to patrol out. The camera can't see the spaces in front of the door, can it? Oh, there's a... This is watched, but this camera cannot see that space. I wonder if that means that there's another camera. Let's have a better peek. Oh, I can't see that guy. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there is in fact another camera. Also two. Well, this is starting to look real familiar, huh? So next turn I'll be able to hack both of these cameras for a combined total of 5 power and run her through. They won't stay hacked, but it'll be enough time for Nika to get to the other side at least. Draco has has enough anarchy to do pickpockets now. He could try to lift a key card off that guard. That would be convenient for us to have. Rush is stuck in this room for the moment. When she can get back out, I'd like to have her get through this room with her invisibility. I don't want to have to hack this camera only to have it recaptured. That's the vault room. That door is the special door that requires the key card. So we have discovered the vault room. All right, first things first. I cannot tell from where I am if there's a door over here or if this is solid wall. So scouting from Draco. Okay. Good intel, Draco. I like the fact that there's a safe relatively close to the elevator. That's nice. I don't believe I've ever seen the vault have a door on the opposite side that leads out to more rooms, so this is probably a dead end, which means that the battery we need for Incognita is this way. So Rush and International, and honestly probably Draco. Draco's going to end up over there. We'll have to find that. Okay, I think that we have to hit those cameras. There's a nanofab there, but it's trapped. It's trapped with horrible demons. Okay, we don't have a lot of wait a minute. This is an interesting configuration. I've never seen this before, this set up this way. Oh, I was about to stim, but you know what? She'll get enough AP to move into this cover spot from just tagging this guy, and then this guy will be tagged, and we know how good that is. Oh, that's the other relay that's the relay transformer. Okay. So everything important about the mission is not this way. That's good to know, I guess. It's good to know. It's not good that that's true. Oh, is she actually able to... She's actually able to just get past this guy. Well, that's crazy, but I'll take it. International, actually, get the hell out of the way, please. And the question is, do I want to stim her up now? She would get 8 AP. She'd be able to move here plus 8. So, 1, 2... No, I'm going to wait till next turn because I want her to be able to... No, it's only 1 power. It's 2 power. She needs to get to this door, and yeah, she has too many things to do while she's invisible. So we're just going to wait for a turn. Yeah, Nika's going to be able to get out of this room. She might have to use her stim, but she'll get safe. I feel really dumb, you guys, about everything I'm doing and how badly I'm doing it. There's no way for Draco to get close enough to pickpocket that guard and still have the AP to get out before that camera comes online. We don't have the power to rehack the oh, we do, actually. We have 3 power after we use... Let's do this part first. Apply the stim dose, eat the 5 power. You have 19 AP to make decisions with here. So, alright, we close the door. We run over here. This is the vault room, okay.
And we can collect the valuables.
Shockingly, it was Rush who did all the hard stuff. That's never happened before, right? Okay, this is a good example, though, of a vault room that has and exits on all sides. So is she gonna be off by herself doing all of the work? Is that really how we're ending up here? Let's see. She has a lot of AP left, so let's keep getting data. We need to end her turn in reasonable cover. There's some vision coming from here. I'm sure it's a camera. And since there's nothing else useful for her to do, we'll get a real peek in this room, a little more info. If she does this, she still has 3 AP, and that's enough to get her back to you. Yeah, so we're going to step into the room for real. Wow, we really did not get any more... Oh, because there's a wall right here. Not getting any more intel. We'll do a peek right here. A little bit more. And then that'll give us enough AP to move to right here. Close the door. And this is a fine place to become visible. We probably won't get caught right there. Now Nika needs to get back out of that room. She cannot just shoot the guard again to tag him, sadly. Alright. We managed to explore this area at the cost of only 5 power. I don't know if this guard can see this door. I think he can see the door. I think he would become aware if it were opened. So we're going to not do that. So that leaves us with 3 power. It is enough to hack that drone. It is not enough to do anything else of value right now. Okay, this guy does not reclaim stuff. There's a guard over here, and I don't remember if he's a hacker. If he isn't, then hacking this camera will be good. Then it will stay hacked. I really wish International had more she could do. She's kind of stuck because of the heavily firewalled camera with the guard walking past it. I mean, we could just, like, kill this guy, right? Just have Draco open him up. That'd stop his cyber consciousness hacker nonsense. I think we're just gonna pass. Oh, I forgot about the fact that that thing was gonna pulse scan. Right. I knew that. That was information I had. Also, I wish that drone would close doors behind it. Okay, he's gonna come to this space. I'm trying to figure out whether this is safe cover or whether I need to stop here to be sure. This feels safer. Yeah, that's definitely safer. That's the thing I want to do. Alright, so next turn we'll have enough AP to hack this camera. You can destroy cameras, by the way. I haven't talked about it because I haven't had a lethal damage weapon for very long, but you can just blow up a camera if you have somebody who has a lethal damage weapon. Sometimes worth doing. In our case, obviously non-ideal, considering that our weapon can only be fired one turn per mission. What are we going to do? I really wish that we had managed to get a keycard. I could have waited 2 turns to do this hack so that Draco would be in position and this guard would be in the right place, and then Draco could have pickpocketed him. And maybe that would have been smart to do. Right. There's no particular reason for anybody to be over here on the elevator room side anymore. There's not a particularly strong reason for us to be anywhere at this point. We could just have people run through and eat the 1 point of alarm from the camera catching us. I think each camera can only generate 1 point of alarm each turn, and so if we all run through in the same turn, it will only increase the alarm level by 1. But I'm not certain of that. I have done that before, but I don't remember what the outcome was. Okay, the guards are about to, yeah, the guards are about to do... Guards are about to do scary random stuff. Hey, Nika. Tag this guy. Okay, he's going to do that. How annoying. Let's have a look over here. Okay, it's not a dead end, sadly. Jesus. Okay, she needs to take cover over here. It's the only way she'll be safe. And we gotta figure out what we want to do with this crew. We have enough AP to hack the camera. AP. We have enough power to hack the camera. This would leave her with 3. We have enough AP to hack the camera and run through. How many people would actually get through? Leave him with 1. We can end up on the other side of that door. International won't make it. But the camera would be down for this turn, and then it would be rebooting during our next turn. So people could take cover in that room at least. But we know 2 of the guards, this guy and one of the guards down here, are headed for that room. Well... somebody could take cover right here. This will definitely be safe. Is rush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Rush is in the range of this guy's pulse. Oh, range 5. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Everybody else needs to not be within 5. We can get through this door. If there's a guard on the other side, we can get doomed, I guess. I don't have enough intel. Well, you know what? We have our rewind available. I am electing to be gutsy with our rewind. Yeah. This is what I want to do. Right, there's another camera. Okay. Tag that guy with our last power. He's gonna walk that way. So now she has 6 AP. There is in fact a camera in that corner, which I knew. This console only has 2 power. Oh no, it's 3 power if we have Draco hack it, but that leaves him totally in the open. We could do that. We could do that crew-fired weapon thing. I think we're gonna end up with. No, actually, it looks like this guy's not gonna make it all the way to this room. So we end up with 2 guards in this room, or we end up with only 1 guard in this room. Maybe this is what International does. Maybe she just takes this guard down. He has hacker and cyber consciousness, but he doesn't have cyber scream. Which, if you're not familiar from the other videos, would cause him to buff the firewalls of all nearby objects when he gets taken down. It's very annoying to deal with. Let's use her AP to mark the drone's path. It does its pulse at the beginning of its turn, not the end, and it won't find units that are through closed doors. So if we had Nika run over here and close this door, she doesn't have the ability to tag the drone. Well, let's close the door. I'm concerned about her getting seen by this guard as he walks in. Taking this guy out is seeming more and more like the play. Especially since currently International has very little to do. Yeah, fuck it, we're doing it. We're just gonna take him out, and International's gonna sit on him over here in relative safety. I'm glad I tagged that guy. So he's coming. She could, it'll take a couple turns, but she could drag him over to here. Alright, yeah, we're committing to this plan, which she has the really good neural disruptor. Can they trade? She does not need the really good neural disruptor for this job. So we'll let Draco have it as a as an oh shit measure. Yeah. Okay, well hopefully we don't need to I think we're not going to need to hack that, so that should probably work out fine. Alright, the drone is intending to get to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It may detect her if she's crouched in that location that I intend to crouch her in. With the pulse that it does at the beginning of its next turn. I guess we'll find out. The game zoomed our camera way in. Alright, and Draco's moving this way. I closed that door like it was going to do anything. The drone's just going to open the door and not close it on the way back. So let's see here. This guard won't actually have good vision of the inside of the room, but he will be able to see the door. So if we come through the door or close the door, he'll be aware. It looks like it's the same for this guard, who will only walk to here. There's only 2 firewalls on that. I want Draco to be the one who hacks this, because he's got a couple points of hacking now. I think we might be able to just have him run over there. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to close this door for the moment. Alright, we're going to take this power. So next turn we'll definitely be able to do a hack. I'll be able to hack this camera and Rush can get through that room. Oh, that's right. I closed the door because I was afraid of pulse scan. Okay, he doesn't see into the room proper at all. That's good for us. That gives us the ability to get to some kind of cover.
Yeah, nothing here.
Alright, Nika, can you see any of them? She cannot. That's a shame. I was hoping to get some tags, because we have 1 extra power. Well, let's hack this camera. And get out of here with Rush. Didn't close the door. Rookie mistake. How much power is this? 3. That's very nice. Alright, we'll end the turn here. If something comes through this door, it won't see it right away, but if it takes the path to this door, there's not really anything I could do about that anyway, I think. So let's see. I think she's gonna get caught if she's crouched there. But there's a guard here. She can't get the body through the door. Yeah, not even particularly close. I hate you, little drone. Alright, well, I'll still do this. She may end up having to railgun this other guy and then just run and hide, like maybe over here. On the plus side, this has kept this camera from getting reclaimed immediately. This guard's a hacker though, and he's going to ruin everything in short order. Unless we murder the shit out of him. Between the 2 of them, they have 3 attacks, right? Because Nika has her thing. So we could just murder all 3 of those guards if we have to. And by have to, I mean want to. Alright, Nika, peek. Let's get the intel here. That guy's going that way. He's gonna cross right through the room. And this guy's headed in that direction, so the only spot that's going to be safe, the only 2 spots that are going to be safe are over here. Alright. We have to close this door, otherwise the drone is going to pick us up. That's not great. If that guard walks over to this space to investigate that tile and then does that look back and forth thing, he might see them. And we might have to kill everybody. Well, nothing for it, I suppose. Okay, he did not quite have the range to mark her. Alright, please don't see anybody. He did not see anybody. We live for another turn. Come on, get far enough into the room. Yes. Alright. So Nika and Draco can sneak past that guy. Or sneak past all these guys into this room. They do have to be aware of this dude. Look at how good the tag pistol is, everybody. I know I keep harping on it, but seriously, look at how good it is. Beautiful. Alright. We have located our battery. And now we have everything we need to finish the mission. We're going to have so much money. So the question is... Yeah, they have to move. This guard is going to come through here. So, where can they get to? And should I be tagging more guards? Probably, right? Yeah, it has to be right to tag as many guards as I can. So let's tag you. Even though this does exacerbate our power issues a little bit. And tag you, I guess. Because you're the one that's behaving the most strangely. You know what else is really good? Is Nika. I don't know if I was clear about that either. So let's go all the way down here with all of our sweet, sweet AP. And then we'll move Draco, close the door, take cover here. Awesome. So we need to do one hack to get to the power cell, and we're going to disturb a daemon when we do it. She just needs to stay put, I think. Predict the drone's path. Okay, he's going into that room. Yeah, I don't think I want her to move at all. I think she's doing what she's... Oh, actually, can I move to... I only have 3 AP left if I move to here. Which is not enough to get back. I want this door closed. I'm concerned that the drone's going to detect her through the open door. Because it does hit stuff behind cover. Shoot. She won't be able to get back to the body, and it'll lose a turn of knocked out time. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I do think the door has to get closed. Oh, hey, that's right. We can power jack the drone. And we'll just move her to right here for the moment. And she'll get back on him next turn. We can always zap him again. Alright, the camera's recaptured. We knew that was going to happen eventually.
Must be imagining things.
Knocking out that hacker guard, though, did keep the camera offline for a really long time, and I'm very happy about that. We managed to get some good work done.
Right. I guess our imagination's just getting the best of us.
I guess so, guy. You're a very reasonable person. Alright, so we have their paths predicted. So we need 3 hacks to get both of our objectives. Alright, well, let's grab this. Okay. That, wow, that's a lot of firewalls. I guess we're not hitting the safes. Alright, let's get the power cell.
Secure that power cell. Get it back to the jet operator.
That door doesn't really matter. This door is important to remember to close, however, because guards could spawn in this elevator before we're done with the mission. And we don't want them seeing anything that they don't have to be able to see. Is he going to be able to recapture that camera? He might recapture that camera. Well, if it happens, she'll have enough time to get out since we know he's patrolling away anyway. Does Draco need to get to different cover? If he got to here... No, I think he's safest where he is. Well, he'd be perfectly safe behind this. Yeah. Let's do that. He'll take cover behind the console there. She's fine where she is. Everybody else is fine where they are. Yeah, we kind of just need to wait until we have the power to hack this thing. It'll be 2 turns. Rush might have a little bit of an issue getting back into position. The guard that went in here is not tagged. That's scary. Because if he comes back through the door, he sees her. And she can't get to a position where that's not true with the body. She can just wait, I guess, and she has a way out, right? She can railgun him if he does come through that door and see her. Alright, so next turn, we'll go to 6 power, or maybe 7. Maybe we'll get lucky with Mika's thing. Golem will cost 2, and we'll gain an additional 4 power from the security level increasing. And I think that'll be the time to make our move. Sadly, it does mean a turn of just sitting here. Rush, do you need to find different cover, like, now? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to move Rush over behind this. Because I don't know what these guards intend to do in on their turn after this one. And if people are going to come into this room, I need her to get to other cover now while she can do that without crossing someone's line of sight, you know? Alright. Yep. Okay. So yes, indeed, guards are going to come in here. Alright, please don't be a scary one. That is not my favorite.
Reinforcements arrived.
You've got the goods, now don't dally. They are sending someone to investigate the security breach.
Okay, so the Daemon spawned one guard, and the other guard was spawned by us hitting by us hacking the console. Because that always happens. Right, Draco, 4 AP. Yeah, he'll be able to get back to safety. Man, I wish he had a stim. I don't think he can afford the AP necessary to run over and get Mika's from her, and it's probably still on cooldown anyway. Yeah, the low-ranking stims have very long cooldowns. What we really need is one more power so that we can get Rush the hell out of there. I don't have a way of generating a power, unfortunately. You know what would be really sweet? If I had all my gear and skills from post-mission last time. At least I'm going to remember that now, right? It's going to be drilled into my stupid brain. Right. This location is perfectly safe if all of these guards do exactly what they look like they're going to do. As silly as that is. And this location also is safe. So if you have a vault card, you can pop this door open. And generally speaking, there will be a couple more cache lockers in the room beyond the vault, and also a couple of display cases you can hack that have valuable items in them, stuff you have to carry out to the elevator, and then it's worth a few hundred credits. But as you can see, we did okay. We're fine. Alright. Everybody should be safe in their current positions. We need the guards to start separating. Rush is now in a position where she can rejoin us in the vault room safely. Oh no, that's right. This guy is making that not true anymore. And this guy's going to move back into the room. This guy here can maybe see that door. Hard to say. Huh. This is tough. It's going to be tough getting these three out. It is worth noting that we do still have the option of going on a killing spree. We may have to. That might be really important. What's his play? He's going to run to the door and then throw one of those scanning grenades. Alright. This location should be safe. I want Nika to start moving. How much power? It's going to take one hack to get this camera back. We kind of need to gather up by the door before we do that because it is going to get reclaimed right away. So I can't do that as long as Rush can't get out. We need to have enough power to activate Rush's camo to get her there and turn off the camera in the same turn. Oh, okay. Well, that puts a little bit of a timer on our play. I forgot about that.
Investigating.
Oh no. It does scan far enough to... Okay. 4 guards is too many for us to kill with the... It's too many for just Draco and Nika to kill with the machine gun. With the flurry gun. We have enough power that we could run Rush over there. You know, if only this guy wasn't in the way. We can take him down with her disruptor. That'd cost us 2 power, and then it'd be 5 power for her to go invisible. Right, because we could do that without having to activate the thing first. Take him down. Draco and Nika kill these 3. That leaves us with a guard in this room. That can be dealt with. This guy, we can just have International deal with him. I would put her thing on cooldown though. She wouldn't be able to deal with this guy when he gets back up. She might have to use a railgun bullet. But if we knock this guy, how long does her thing knock him out for? 3 turns. And they won't gain a point of KO resistance for a while. Well, if we kill 3 guards, we'll gain 9 alarm levels immediately. But Draco would be able to run over there and get 3 stat points. That would be really nice. The thing is, Draco's position is no longer secure, right? Alright, whatever Draco's going to do, it's not going to use all his AP. So that guy's going to end up there. Draco would be safe if we just moved him down to here. Nika should remain safe. We could move Rush to here. This shouldn't get seen by the guy running in the door and should be safe from the camera, and then she could activate her stim next turn when the doorway is clear and she can run through without alerting anybody. Yeah, okay. This is our plan. I'm keeping the Storm of Terrible Violence option on the table for next turn. We'll just see. That drone is still in this room, which means it's not directly in our way. Okay. Things that have to happen. She has to use her stim to get out of this room. We gotta do it now while the doorway's not blocked. Nobody's actually looking at this door. I'm gonna close it. Guards usually will close doors when they go through them, if the door was closed when they arrived at it. I don't know if that guy can see this door. If he can, then he's going to be a real pain. It only costs us 1 hack to take this down, and that hack will be free next turn. Maybe I do it now. Have her run in here and tackle this guy. Because that would give Nika an out right now. Yeah, okay. It looks like he does not see the door. Well, in that case, do I need to tackle him? I'm sure he's just going to patrol back out, right? Yeah. So I could park you right here. Nika has a safe movement path all the way to here. This is we're playing with Draco's life here. He needs to not be over there anymore, though. So if we don't take this guard down, we're going to have to rehack this camera, right? Because he's going to reclaim it. If we do take the guard down, has he been searched? He has not been searched. We might get loot. We might get loot. We won't have to deal with rehacking the camera when it's time for Draco to come through. Because I don't think these guys... Yeah, these guys aren't walking close enough to the camera to recapture it. This guy actually might be. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah. No, I don't think he is, actually. And we can just sit on him right outside here, right? Like... Yeah, let's do it. Let's remove an element. Yeah, that costs us 2 power. Alright, and we'll... Hey look, a security pass card. Which I no longer really have any need of. We will grab him, and we will move him out of this room. And Nika can move 1 more space. Okay. I do feel a little bit more secure now. We have much better control of the area. And a little more money. That's good.
Investigating area.
There is nothing of interest in this area. This is not the area you were looking for. Okay. I'm so glad that almost all the guards here are tagged. This space is not safe. I don't know if this space is safe with him walking down there. Draco? Draco, my boy, you're in a bit of a predicament. Alright, let's move this guy away from that door. Nika can put a tag on that guy, but do I need to preserve my power? Maybe not. Let's just use this. Okay, that's not great. Nika doesn't have a good disruptor. You have armor piercing 1. She might have to railgun that guy. And then Nika could move on to him and keep him held down while Draco figures out a way out of the horrible mess that he's in. But that would mean that Nika's not available to help Draco out if he should get into a situation. What I can do is just, like, sprint hard for the door, right? He'll cross this guard's peripheral vision. I don't know if I've talked about peripheral vision versus actual vision yet. But every guard has a real vision area. Oh man, none of these guards are really in positions where it's obvious. In the tactical view, it's pretty clear. Every guard has a real vision area, represented by solid red squares, and then a peripheral vision area, denoted by these squares with just the diagonal lines. If you step in one of these squares, the guard doesn't actually see you. He'll go, "Hey, what was that?" And the square will light up with the yellow question mark, and he'll go and investigate that square next turn. He saw movement in his peripheral vision. And if you mouse over it, it'll say noticed, whereas mousing over one of these says watched. So Draco could run through here and close the door behind him. The guard would come over and investigate this space, not that space. Although he can see the door, can't he? So, yeah, that's actually not a great idea. Because he would be alerted to this space as we ran through it, but then when the door opened and then closed, obviously, he would become curious about this space as well. Alright, this is not a good time to manipulate this guard via his peripheral vision. You can save a lot of difficult situations by doing that, though. Manipulating the guards via their peripheral vision. Alright. Ranged Overwatch. She's just gonna cap that guy as soon as he becomes visible. Nika's gonna come through and sit on him. We're gonna drag all three of these guards into this room, maybe even into the elevator. We're gonna have somebody probably come and hack this real quick. It'll probably be Rush, right? Because we'll have the power for that by then. That's just free credits. And in the elevator, I know this is cold-blooded, but in the elevator we will execute the three guards with the flurry gun, and Draco will get 3 stat points, and then we'll vamoose. That's the plan. As to whether it can actually happen, let's think here. I don't know for sure. This space should be safe. But it's not a good space to be next turn, because he'll be completely pinned by this guard's cone of vision. He won't be able to move away from it. This space is probably safe, but it has the same problem. And his augments are not actually helpful in this situation. He's got 2 points of armor piercing on his neural disruptor. Yeah, he just has to take someone down. Probably the hunter. Right, I can run over here. Oh no, if I run over here I only have 2 AP. Actually, that's probably fine though. Just run over here, drop this guy. Yeah. This guy's a real pain. He's causing too many problems. +1 power. Alright. Yes, I am not going to bother pinning him, because I intend to just flee. This path right behind this guard will be open. Yep. Okay. That was the play. Sorry that took so long to figure out.
I think someone's down.
Oh no. Okay. I thought for a moment that guard was going to stop right there, and that would have ruined everything. Alright, so let's pickpocket this guy as we run past. Close this door. Get over to here so we're not seen by a guard casually walking past the doorway. Nika grabs this guy, brings him in here. That door should be closed, but it's not. Whatever. Alright, we'll start moving the bodies toward the elevator. There's a drone still over here somewhere. I don't know where. Could be bad. Hard to say. Alright, we're not playing flawlessly. I'm not playing flawlessly, and I've definitely done some boneheaded stuff, like not checking to make sure my agents were actually ready to go on this mission. We just didn't have a bunch of equipment that we really should have had. Stupid bad play. But
Investigating area.
things are going okay. You know, we started playing well eventually. That's really all anybody can ask, right? I know this is kind of a silly thing to do. Silly and really cold-blooded. But hey, Draco needs stat points, man. What, am I gonna not murder a bunch of people? That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous idea. Why would you even suggest that? Alright, we may as well hack this now. Alright. On this coming turn... Oh, right, that's why I don't rehack it now, because hacker guards in these rooms are close enough to it to get, Yep, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad play on my part. So I think what we do is this. Hey, look, it's that drone. Let's get away from it. She moves on to this guy. Draco moves on to this guy. Nika continues dragging this guy. Close. Alright. Actually, we don't need to do this actually in the elevator, right? Okay. Who's ready for some real cold-blooded nonsense? Alright, every guard everywhere needs to run up. Hey! Just move directly onto her. You're a classy dude, drone. Alright. And she's just gonna stim up so she can get to the elevator, because we can leave this turn. Alright. So, execute. I know. Get a point of strength, cool. Then pass the flurry gun to Nika. Execute. I know, I know. Yep, and execute. Okay. Let's just pass Draco his flurry gun back now so I don't have to remember to do it later. Point of anarchy. Point of hacking. And let's go. Easy.
Was the real target, but at least you got the low-hanging fruit. Bring a key card next time.
You know what, Central? I need your judgmental bullshit right now. We're doing great work over here. 70% of the time or so. Yep, 350 credits from the Microslam. Pretty great. Yeah, a lot of money. And Draco's actually had enough points of hacking that we no longer need to bring International up, so that saves us some money that we can use for the what do you call it? The nanofab. We can save for the nanofab. So I'm not going to buy anybody any skill points right now. We're taking all this money to the nanofab.
We need to keep moving. If the corps get a fix on our location, we won't last long in a direct fight. Keep up the hit and run, and we might just get through this. Operator, choose your next target carefully. This is our last opportunity to prepare for our final stand.
That's some ominous shit, Central. Alright, guys. Alright, viewers. Alright, people. That's it for this episode. Come back next time. We're flying to Perth. We're taking down a lightly guarded nanofab vestibule, and we are just buying everything. Absolutely everything. We'll see you then.